Hey, what's up guys? Mr. SB here, back again with another video. And this is going to be my last video on this channel. Anyway, it's really hard to have my channel based on one specific topic, SpongeBob, because I like to make a variety of content, but it's kind of hard to do on my channel, and my 14 subscribers that I have are probably there for mainly SpongeBob. So basically what I've done is that I created a new channel, which is going to be in the link down below, called Blue Hat Productions. So yeah, this is who I'm going to be from now on. Blue Hat Productions, like Blue Hat. That's nice. Blue Hat Productions is basically not going to be centered around a main topic, but a variety of content. Subscribe to Blue Hat Productions. Goodbye.
Over 10 years creating videos on this very channel, on this very website. My name is Ian Meyers, I'm 21 years old, and I'm the one responsible for this channel that once went by the name Blue Hat Productions. I write, film, and edit essentially everything that you see on my page, and I've been doing it now for 10 years. So go ahead, sit down, because we have an anniversary to celebrate and a story to tell. I guess where it all should start is my relationship with YouTube as a platform. In May of 2004, I was born, and less than a year later, in April of 2005, YouTube went live and the first video on the site was posted.
Alright, so here we are in front of the elephants. Cool thing about these guys is that they have really long fronts, and that's cool. And that's pretty much all there is to say.
So I guess you could say that YouTube and I sort of grew up together. Every year I would go back and see the timestamp on me at the zoo and think, wow, this video is now 10 years old, which makes me 11. Wow, this video is 20 years old, which makes me 21. We're both getting old. Now, being born in 2004 had its strengths from an entertainment perspective. I watched movies on VHS and DVD as a kid, and I regularly tuned into Nickelodeon on cable TV before and after school.
Hi there. You know, everyone has a name. It could be Karen, or Rex, Sonny, or Jose. What's your name? Wow, that's a lovely name.
I remember every morning before preschool watching Tom and Jerry on a channel like Boomerang before starting my day.
This is Boomerang from Cartoon Network.
And I want to say it was early 2010 when I first delved into the internet heavy, mainly through the influence of my older brothers Hunter and Jacob. I remember Hunter showing me the scarring Happy Tree Friends, Jacob showing me what YouTube poops were.
Holy sh**! Squidward! The sky had a Pokemon from my cereal box! Squidward! Squidward! The sky had a Pokemon.
That's not a
Pokemon.
That's a gay Luigi. Now go away.
And eventually my own finding of stuff like Lego stop-motion videos and Minecraft machinimas.
Let us be off to the local diner.
I wish I had some fucking superpowers.
And just like that, Pandora's box was opened, and like so many others, I was hooked. While I was too young to really experience the late 2000s YouTube, I do remember what the website was like in the early 2010s, albeit my memory being a bit foggy. I would always steal Hunter's laptop or hop on my mom's computer, and in between playing flash games on a website like Addicting Games or Cool Math Games, I would Google YouTube Broadcast Yourself. Because in my head, that's what the website was called. It was in the logo, it was in the tab name. YouTube, for me, was not YouTube. It was YouTube Broadcast Yourself. And that's really what I remember most from this past era of YouTube. It was people like me, people like my brothers, people like my parents, just making videos. It was like the everyman's TV, stuff like Forest Fire 101's Lego stop motions. He was just some teenager in his bedroom doing everything. YouTube poops, again, just some teenager sitting in his bedroom playing in an editing software. Freakout videos became a whole subgenre of YouTube video because two brothers were bored one day and just wanted to script a funny temper tantrum. The early days of Roy William Johnson's Equals 3 was just him in his college dorm talking about viral internet videos. And not only all of that, but people made stuff that I was interested in. No one at my age at the time loved Guns N' Roses or Star Trek, but I did. So put it into YouTube Broadcast Yourself, and there you go, you found your community. There was undoubtedly a Wild West feel to those early days of YouTube. And of course there still is that spark today, it's just buried. Very buried. And because I've spent most of my life on this platform, I want to talk about this evolution a bit. In this video, I not only want to look at YouTube's evolution, but also my evolution as a content creator on the platform, my journey from consumer to producer, my experience on both ends of the digital court. And I want to explore my own personal definition of what it means for me to be on YouTube, and what I think our collective purpose on this website is. What does my little fraction of internet mean to me, and what does it mean to you? Well, although we're celebrating the 10-year anniversary of my uploading to this channel for the first time, the journey starts just a tad bit before that. I don't think it's any secret to me that discovering YouTube at such a young age influenced my interest in video quite a bit. In 2012, I was watching YouTube about as much, if not more, than cable TV. I was watching Minecraft videos, random skits, and just anything I found interesting or funny. Although the Broadcast Yourself slogan was abolished later that year, the website still had this edgy, free-for-all feel to it. The only way I can describe it is professional amateurs running amok. And it was only a matter of time before I took that next logical step of throwing my hat into the virtual ring. For Christmas 2011, my mom gifted me a Nintendo 3DS, which I was pretty happy about. Not only could I play Mario on the go, but it was also loaded with applications. The Face Raiders minigame, the audio recorder, and of course, the camera. I realized real quick that I held the power of recording footage on my 3DS. On January 14th, 2012, I filmed my first video ever. I was in my dark childhood room, the only lights present being the hallway light, the blue glow of my sleeping Wii, and the faint night pouring in through the window.
La 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 la. Hey! Back here! No! Aww. Now you rock! Rock and roll! Oh yeah, rock and roll! Rock and roll!
Yeah, it sucked, but at age 7, I was already creating videos. And although some were very clearly a batshit 7-year-old just trying his best to be crazy for the sake of being crazy,
Awesome, do muffins! I got you! Oh yes! Fresh out!
it was clear that these 3DS videos had a YouTube-style influence behind them.
Hi everybody, today we're gonna watch what Rocco does for 3 minutes. Enjoy.
My three cats, Rocco, Polly, and Mick, were truly my star actors back in the day.
This is Mick. Hi Mick. What you doing, Mick?
Along with the occasional appearance from my dad.
These are the characters. Mick, my dad, Rocco, and me.
And my brother, Hunter.
Oh yeah!
Hell, in rare cases, we would actually film the videos together.
This is the hard high five.
From 2012 to early 2015, there are about 13 full surviving videos from my 3DS. In 2013, Hunter helped me set up my first YouTube channel for the sole purpose of subscribing to certain channels, making comments, and creating playlists. I also got my first phone at some point around this time that was equipped with both a camera and YouTube. My first YouTube channel in 2013 was barren until 2015, when I finally uploaded a series of 3 videos on that channel, 2 of which don't really exist anymore. The first was a really rough TV recording of the Angry Jack commercial from SpongeBob, just because I thought it was funny, but it actually wasn't on YouTube at the time. The second was another rough TV recording of a replay I had saved from Super Monkey Ball 2, where I did a pretty cool speedrun strat successfully. But May 2015 is when the levee broke. I was heavily watching Wafflepone and McJuggernuggets, the 2 kings of the fake freakout genre, on YouTube.
Oh my fuck god! Oh shit!
My neighbors at the time had a trampoline, and we decided to make a video based on that genre. A video I simply called Trampoline Freakout.
So they're playing dodgeball, and Vinny keeps getting hit by his younger brother, and he keeps getting angry. Hey, Vinny, you want another ball?
Yes, I do want the ball. You know what I want it for?
And just like that, my first real made-for-YouTube video was created. I uploaded that to my 2013 channel, but shortly after I took it down. So, the channel was barren once again. Another genre of video I was really fond of back in the day were reviews of media that I really loved, stuff like Star Trek and SpongeBob. I was a huge fan of Pie Guy Rules, a YouTuber who was on the seemingly impossible quest to review every single episode of SpongeBob. I liked Pie Guy and SpongeBob enough to finally bite the bullet and make a new YouTube channel that I simply called Mr. SB. The SB, of course, standing for SpongeBob. On the evening of November 6th, 2015, I flipped my phone camera on and filmed the first video for Mr. SB, truly starting my hobby of content creation.
Hello, and welcome to my channel. I am Mr. SB, and SB stands for SpongeBob. SpongeBob is a pretty cool guy in my book, and I am filming on my Android phone. So, again, beginner YouTuber. I am filming this on my fan right here. I have my phone propped up against that, and that. So I'm also reading off of a script here, which is time to turn over. And that's pretty much it for the introduction video. And special thanks to Pie Guy Rules and the mysterious Mr. Enter for inspiring me to like this channel. So feel free to subscribe to my channel, and I hope you stick along for the ride. So peace out. And please stay tuned for my upcoming videos. Bye-bye.
It was rough around the edges for sure, but I made it work. I reviewed old SpongeBob episodes, new SpongeBob episodes, SpongeBob DVDs, but it didn't take long before I started to make videos about other stuff. I had Bean Boozled jelly beans, so I filmed a video about Hunter and me trying them.
Oh god.
Oh, jeez.
I
got this skunk spray too.
Oh my god.
Jeez.
It smells like a skunk too.
Oh man, our room's gonna smell.
I really liked Death Note as a kid, and I was really excited about the manga box set that I just got, so I made a video about that.
Mr. SB here, or may I say, Mr. GN. No.
While I still loved SpongeBob, my video ideas as a whole were much more varied. Mr. SB lasted a total of about 4 months before I finally quit. Having a channel centered around SpongeBob where I would regularly upload not SpongeBob content just seemed kinda stupid. I needed a more universal title where I could really let my creativity fly. Soon enough, I had my big channel idea and created my third and final YouTube channel on February 28th, 2016. March 4th, 2016, exactly 10 years ago, I made 2 really important videos. I made my goodbye video for Mr. SB where I announced my new channel, which I called Blue Hat Productions.
Basically, what I've done is that I created a new channel called Blue Hat Productions. So, yeah, this is who I'm going to be from now on. Blue Hat Productions, like Blue Hat.
Then, I made my first video for that new channel, a video inspired by Dude Perfect of all channels because apparently all 11-year-olds back then really loved Dude Perfect. Blue Hat Productions presents the trailer for some non-epic ping pong trick shots.
You're gonna come with me, little friend. Now, let's see what this thing can do. Come on. Come on. No! Fine. Stupid little son of a...
And I never made the actual full version of non-epic ping pong trick shots, you know, the video that the trailer was made for. But nonetheless, that was the video that kicked off this channel. And just to address it here, one question I get asked all the time is, where the hell did Blue Hat Productions come from? Where did you get the name? Well, to be honest, I just wanted a brand name of some sort. I was really into Indiana Jones as a kid, and he's known for his hat, and a lot of the adults in my life wear baseball hats all the time, so I guess I subliminally combined both of those things and made the brand Blue Hat Productions, or BHP, based on a blue baseball hat. And why is it blue? Well, it's only blue because the dollar store, that's really the only option that they had. That's right, my mom and I went to a Dollar General for me to pick out a baseball hat of some sort, and my favorite colors at the time were black and purple, but the dollar store didn't have black or purple hats. They only had like blue, green, and like orange or something. So blue was the closest thing to black and purple, and that's what I bought. And since that fateful day, blue has now become my favorite color, actually, and the name has stuck even 10 years down the line. So Blue Hat Productions was my hub of interests and ideas. I took notes from Pie Guy Rules and Chris Stuckman in the way that I reviewed things.
Finding Dory is directed and written by Andrew Stanton and stars Ellen DeGeneres, Albert Brooks, Hayden Rollins, and Ed O'Neill. And I'm going to do a review on it.
and I took notes from McJuggernuggets in the way that I would create skits and vlogs for the channel.
Cool, Easter. Get some of these out, huh? Wait a second. Whoppers. The original malted milk balls?
The only way I can describe BHP at this point was a grab bag. The fact of the matter was that I was an 11-year-old with a camera, the internet, and no real hobbies other than just watching YouTube. So anything that came to mind, I created. I created a rant series that was heavily inspired by James Rolfe's Angry Video Game Nerd, a video where I was talking about how much I hated milk cartons.
Welcome to another frickin' video. Just here to say that milk cartons are probably the stupidest things ever on the planet. And look at this. Be honest and tell the truth. Yeah, tell the truth, my ass. Just a strange milk carton living on the sidewalk. He took the midnight foot going anywhere. This apple juice carton, born and raised in the school department. He took the midnight foot going on his front. Suck.
I got a capture card shortly after that, so I started recording some of my saved clips on Xbox. I made DVD reviews, one of which was the most popular video on my channel for a very long time. But the two things that I loved creating the most were the skits and the vlogs.
Hey, what is going on, guys? Ian Meyers at Blue Hat Productions bringing you the second vlog of this week.
What started out as a solo venture quickly evolved into me making daily vlogs in school for the channel.
Subscribe to Pontiac Freak 70.
Yeah,
I'm freaking boss!
And these early in-school vlogs were just me filming anything and everything. And soon enough, my friends followed suit, and for a while, we actually had a YouTube network of crazy preteens just making the most garbage videos possible.
So we're gonna shove this in his locker? Okay?
Oh my god. Pranked!
Yeah, here it comes, here it comes. Get ready for the prank, get ready for the prank, Ian. Get ready. Okay. Dude, what's that? Hello. Hello.
It's me! Oh, prank! Prank! It's Wednesday, my dudes.
Hangouts with friends outside of school consisted of filming new vlogs or a new skit idea that I had.
It's the most powerful pistol of all pistols. I have to get it to defeat him. No! 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 No!
And to make a long story short, I ended 2016 with over 200 videos on the Blue Hat Productions channel. And as you can imagine, this was only the beginning. The next year or two of my content creation journey was basically 2016 without the excitement of starting a new channel. And it's the most prolific era of video making that I'll ever have, so it shouldn't come as a shock that this little mini era ended in a pretty bad burnout period. My friends and I were still making content on a regular basis. I would still script skits and film vlogs in school. And it wasn't long before I cut back the daily vlogs into weekly vlogs. I switched up the formula a little bit, which made the videos a lot more digestible, but at the end of the day, it was just me and my friends going to school with no real fanfare. 2017 was also the year where I hit my first big YouTube milestone of 100 subscribers, which was a huge deal back in the day.
Big shout out to Kyle for being my 100th subscriber. That's right, guys. We finally hit the triple digits. I now have 102. I hit 100 yesterday during RAM time or study hall at the end of the day, because I told everyone, I just screamed out in the middle, everyone subscribe to Blue Hat Productions, I'm at like 97. So 2 people did, and then Kyle was my 100th. So big shout out to you, Kyle. You're awesome. And I have 102, so yeah.
But the skits themselves also improved a decent amount. The crown jewel of my early skits came in the form of a school project my friends and I worked on, a video that we called Blue Hat Commercial. The assignment was to create a commercial that had different types of propaganda in it.
Are you tired of having boring old hats? Yeah, us too. But now, you don't have to worry. Now introducing Ian's Blue Hats. These hats are very special. From the world-famous cringe-inducing YouTube channel, Ian's Blue Hats are now on sale today. See how these hats affect real-world people, not actors. Blue hats make you want to jump off this roof. Hats have magical powers. See, this is what we call an uneducated person. And you know what we do to uneducated people? We hurt them! And Ian's Blue Hats helps lost, abused cats. For every hat you buy, a cat you save. Look at them, poor things. Now that you can see what Ian's Blue Hats can do, get a price discount if you order in the next 5 minutes. Originally $420, you can get it now for $69.
Wow, what a deal.
Ian's Blue Hats, straight from Blue Hat Productions. Originally $420, ordered now in the next 5 minutes to lower the price to $69. Be aware that Ian's Blue Hats can attract unexpected visitors.
This video wasn't just fun to make and hilarious to watch back, but the audience reaction that we had when we presented it to the class was unlike anything that I had ever experienced. It was the first time a video of mine had been, kind of screened like that, and it was incredibly rewarding. The quiet, behaved kid in class making a video where I'm screaming, beating my friend with a box, instructing my one other friend to jump off of a roof. Yeah, it was great. Easily the best video from this early era of the channel. Blue Hat Commercial was filmed in very late 2017, so it was finished in 2018. And while I still wanted to do skits and short films and vlogs, stuff like that in 2018, I also wanted to start creating Let's Play content, another video genre I was really fond of as a kid.
Hey, what is going on, guys? Ian Meyers at Blue Hat Productions bring you the very first BHP LP. Yeah, I know, exciting, right? So exciting!
But it ended up being detrimental to the channel because, surprise, surprise, no one wants to watch a rambling 13-year-old play a 15-year-old Xbox game horribly. I made full 34-part Let's Plays of Halo 1, Halo 2, and I even did a mini 4-part Let's Play of my favorite Flash game from Cool Math called Run. Skits and vlogs were still running concurrently at this time, but my hope of shifting Blue Hat Productions into a gaming channel for 2018, those hopes and dreams were crushed pretty quick. And all of this came to a head near the end of my 8th grade year. Long story short, I was a 14-year-old at this point, and I can't really pinpoint why looking back, but it was like out of nowhere I was just upset. Maybe it was because my brothers had moved away and my family dynamics were changing, or maybe school was getting too hard as an 8th grader, but it seemed like out of nowhere I was just upset for a lot of 2018. It got to the point where for me, YouTube was no longer that fun. My favorite creators were making god-awful content, and it seemed like the novelty of my channel was wearing off. No one seemed interested in what I was doing anymore, not even my friends. And to add insult to injury, right after summer started, I was out going swimming and I accidentally left my phone in my pocket and just completely drowned my phone and lost the raw footage to make like 5 different videos that I hadn't gotten around to editing yet. I had a brief stint of creativity left that summer where I made a video where my friends find me after randomly disappearing from YouTube. It was supposed to be my big comeback video, and, you know, obviously I made it, but my heart just wasn't in content creation anymore. Blue Hat Productions in 2018 sat with approximately 600 mediocre videos of varying genres and less than 150 subscribers with a moody, depressed teenager at the helm. I unlisted every single video on my channel in July of 2018, and I tried really hard not to look back. The previous year was the worst in my life up to that point. Again, no idea why, but I was just really damn depressed for the entirety of 2018. I spent the back half of that year doing literally nothing but watching TV, eating chips, going to school, and watching The Hub, which I know is gross, but your boy had no creative drive. 2019 finally hit, and I guess maybe I just got sick and tired of sitting around all day and doing nothing with my time. I started writing stories again, something that I hadn't done in easily over a year, and I was also taking a geometry class my freshman year with my friend Mike. Now, Mike is a key player in the channel's lore. He was and still is my best friend in a lot of ways, and him and I always had the most fun when it came to making YouTube videos. Not only that, but he was actually the first BHP subscriber, so this one's for you, Mike. Shout out to you.
It's just, yeah, piss on your fucking face!
The only thing I remember from that geometry class is, well, A, sucking at it, but B, just spending time with Mike, reminiscing and watching old videos of mine. And it was only a matter of time before I took a good, long look at Blue Hat Productions, and I realized it was probably time to come back. I had a new vision for my channel. I wanted to make funnier skits, good short films, and great vlogs. But first, before any of that, I needed a comeback video of sorts. About 3 years after I filmed Ping Pong Trickshots, Mike and I got together and filmed BHP is Back.
Number 9, 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 number 9.
I come to Andrew's house.
Did you put parm on your fries?
To everyone except me and Mike, it's just 2 minutes of nonsense and inside jokes. But to us back in the day, it seemed like an appropriate way to open up the channel again. But most importantly, the bottom line, I had a ton of fun filming this video. It was the most fun I had filming a video ever at that point. Now that I had a skit made in the form of that video, it was time to tackle another video genre that I was kind of known for. The vlogs were a big part of my channel back in the early days, but the main problem with them is that they weren't really edited pieces. You know, all those early vlogs took me about 5 minutes in iMovie to make. There was virtually no editing done to them. So I knew for this new era of the channel, this new era of the vlogs, I had to switch up the formula pretty drastically. On April 20th, 2019, me, Mike, and our other friends Andrew and Seth just got together and spent the day hanging out. And that became the 9-minute premiere of my rebranded vlog series, Ian Meyers Vlogs.
Andrew, what have we found?
Pistols.
Pistols? We found an ancient relic from the Blue Hat Productions days.
Oh yeah.
None of you have probably seen this video because it's like old as but the ultimate pistol got Zombie Hunter. Dude, we're doing like a reunion tour.
Oh yeah.
It seemed like in this video I finally learned the art of trimming the fat, and since Mike and I spent a lot of time referencing my old videos, but also movies and TV shows, I would always take the liberty of inserting those clips into the vlog.
Plot twist? We're all high because it's 420.
Plot twist.
Look at his eyes.
Can you dab?
They're definitely... Can you dab?
Twist.
Oh, it's a twist.
Ready? Dab. 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 That was what's in. What a twist.
Now this editing technique is definitely elementary to most people, but it made vlog number 1 extremely different and exciting. In May and June, I filmed vlogs 2 and 3 respectively. Vlog number 2 was my friend Riley recreating a stunt from years prior, and this video was heavy on the archival footage as a result.
Got it. Oh, the exact same way!
And vlog number 3 was big. It was the end of my freshman year of high school, and everyone kind of knew that I had quit being the YouTuber kid, but since I went to such a, small, tight-knit school, I think everyone knew that I would be back at some point. Vlog 3 was the return of in-school antics, and everyone was on board to make the end of the year as electric as it possibly could be. And with those 3 vlogs, they were officially back, and I had a feeling that they would be a dominating force on the channel.
Alright guys, why don't we just wait? Yo, it's 11:15.
11:15.
I say you gotta go.
Dylan, this is amazing. School's out, man!
I'm gonna kill myself.
Yeah, sir. Surrender the door.
School's out. Shut.
Burn in hell. Burn in hell. Burn in hell. Burn in hell. Burn in hell.
Since school was out for the summer, I had the opportunity to really make whatever I wanted. My first project was trying to make a short film. I decided I wanted to make it like Nosferatu, a silent black and white movie. The result was Intruder on Waters Avenue, filmed by me, Mike, and Andrew in the course of one single day. I remember it took me like 2 weeks to edit this, which was a real long time for me back in the day because I was editing it around the music since it was a silent movie, and even into today, this is one of my favorite videos that I've ever made. And again, the most important thing, I had a lot of fun making it. I capped off the summer by filming vlog number 4 and did a brief day in the lifestyle vlog in school for vlog number 5. In October, Mike and I filmed another one of my favorite videos, a skit called My Cat the Landlord, and yes, even after all those years, I was still using my cats as actors.
Hey, Polly. So, I know you don't like talking to our kind, but this is getting out of hand. So ever since June, all you've been doing is laying in my bed. And then you rigged the house with explosives so we don't leave, and you're forcing us to give you food. Like, we're starving here. You've been controlling us, but for God's sakes, we have feelings too. So, I think it's about time you get up off your lazy ass so the other slaves and I can have lives. You greedy bastard.
Dude, we have got to get him out, like, right now.
Yeah, I know, he's really put this house in a fucking jitter.
Well, let's get him out then. We need to make a solid plan for this shit, bro.
Yeah, I know.
You want to put one together tonight?
Right. Another omelet? Are you serious? Can you cover me on this one?
I mean, I don't know, man. Today's your cooking day, so it's your responsibility, not mine. Today's Tuesday, so you can go ahead and do that. Yeah, hang on. Yeah, what is it?
You need to keep it down, dude. You can play Bon Jovi whenever we're done with this crap, but right now, nah.
Yeah, good point. So you got everything? Knife, gloves, you're good? Okay, yeah, you can get in place downstairs. I'll be out in just a second. Yeah. Good luck, bro.
So nasty that it's probably somewhat of a travesty having me. Then he told the people you can call me your majesty. Keep your battery charged. You know it won't stick, yo. And it's not his fault you kick slow. So
hey, he's still alive! Quick!
Bro, you... Hey, man, listen, I don't know... Listen, man, I don't know what that is, okay? Dude, I swear nothing bad happened. I swear, I'll be good, please. Oh, shit. Dude, please, dude, I'm so sorry. Please don't.
This video, even looking back, is still great in my opinion. I don't know where the hell I got this concept from, but the absurdity behind every single scene in that 4 or 5 minutes of video, it just makes me smile. We finished 2019 with the biggest vlog yet, vlog number 6, which was Halloween themed, where my friends and I attempted to contact a spirit through a Ouija board. So 2019 was an insane rebound after the lackluster 2018. Every single video in 2019 ranged from at worst decent, and at best some of my personal favorites even into today. And again, something that seemed alien to me at the time, I had a ton of fun making each and every single one. And because of that, 2020 had to be like 2019 plus. I had to make it bigger and better. My channel was at less than 150 subscribers, and I knew that there was nowhere to go but up. But of course, we all know how this year ended up going, so let's make this quick. I made vlogs 7 and 8 before COVID finally shut us all down in March. And vlog number 9 is actually a pretty intriguing time capsule of these early stages of the pandemic. It documented the COVID experience and what it was like living through those early stages, through the school shutdowns, and just the overall worldwide spread.
That's right, guys. Governor Tom Wolf of Pennsylvania has ordered that all schools be shut down because of the coronavirus. That means I'm not going to be in school until the 30th. How fun. So since we have 2 full weeks off of school, that means it serves as more of an opportunity to hang out with friends. So yeah, I'm going to be vlogging during this national crisis, I guess is what you want to call it.
And COVID killed my motivation to do a lot. In theory, since I was stuck inside all day, I should have been making all the content in the world, but it actually ended up doing the opposite. Because there was no school and no friends to hang out with other than sometimes Mike, I was kind of left with no tools to make the stuff that I really wanted to, the skits and the vlogs. I did make a political commentary video in regards to the George Floyd murder whenever that happened, which is an interesting experimental video that I did.
Speed up that day when all of God's children, black men and white men, Jews and Gentiles, Protestants and Catholics, will be able to join hands and sing in the words of the old Negro spiritual, free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty, we are free at last.
But the channel didn't have much. We were let back to school in August with some kids back in person and some who opted to do online courses. And vlog number 10 was the video that documented that return, and it sucked. I mean, school wasn't fun anymore because a lot of my friends decided to do online, and it was really just me. The silver lining was that I took a media elective that semester in high school, where I was doing morning announcements and various video projects. This class is actually what spawned one of the most popular videos on my channel, how to play VHS tapes on a modern TV. Our assignment was to make a how-to tutorial video, and since I really like VHS and I had just gotten a VCR earlier that year, that's the video I decided to make. I figured everyone else was just going to do cooking tutorials, which is what they did, so I tried to make mine as standoutish as I possibly could. But the more important assignment in that class to me was the big documentary assignment. We were given 1 month to make a documentary that was at least 5 minutes long on any subject. I chose to write about space and the implications of space travel since I was really into it at the time. I interviewed Hunter for it and put together the 10-minute documentary, The Next Giant Leaps.
What's up? I'm Ian Meyers, and I really like space.
I think it's important because not just going and checking those places out checks out how does life perform in a vacuum or anything? How does it affect what kind of life would you find on the moon? What kind of life would you find on other planets?
Now, whether you find it important or not,
I understand both sides of the argument, but the fact is that our future is up in the stars, and the future is right now, and the Artemis program has been underway for several years at this point, and it is happening. While we are too late to explore the Earth, and we're too early to explore the stars, we are living through the dawn of a new era for space travel. I won Best Documentary in the class for it, and I actually got a physical award for it. This, Plastic Academy Award with my media teacher's face glued on. And this whole documentary experience was actually a really rewarding thing. It was really good to just get something tangible because of something that I created. So 2020 sucked for just about everyone in the world. And in terms of the YouTube channel, it was a meek effort compared to 2019. Luckily, the tide inevitably turned in 2021, making it that 2019 plus that I had mentioned earlier. Bigger and better stuff, more skits, more vlogs, but it turned out really bleak and dark. So to set the stage, in late 2020, COVID cases in my high school got so bad that later that year we were all forced to go online. When we came back in 2021, we were all given the option to go back in school, but it was like a ghost town. Like, I'm not kidding when I say that 90% of the student body decided to do online Zoom classes instead of actually physically going to school. Vlog number 11 was the chronicling of just this sad space that the whole world was at in January. But, believe it or not, it got better. Over the course of the months, people slowly started to return, infections died down, vaccines were being created, and by May, we were back to like half in school and half online. Hell, at the end of the year, more kids were in school than there were at the beginning of the year. Vlog number 12 was the end of my junior year and my longest vlog yet. And the vibe of this one was so much brighter than any of those 2020 vlogs. I was having fun again, a lot of my friends were back, and my COVID-fueled junior year was finally over.
Hey, good news, they're splitting into 3 teams, meaning that whenever we're on, we can film a game.
Oh, thank God.
And watch rain just like fall over a few
Watch
times.
us get 21-0 every time we go.
Yep, every single time. Look at this
We
squad.
shouldn't be negative about it. No. We shouldn't be negative about it. We'll get some.
So
I got it! In the words of a great man.
And speaking of bigger videos, that summer I made a video called The Old Meyers Household. Basically my childhood home where I filmed my first video ever, I filmed all my cats, and so much other stuff. That house was being sold. My dad and I had moved like a mile down the road from that old house. We moved in with my stepmom, and my dad had decided to sell the original house. So I made a retrospective video about my childhood home, since the house itself was in my family since its inception, since the building. So I made it, I completed it with flashbacks and cheesy music. It's basically a Meyers family history lesson starting from like the mid-1930s into the present day, which at that point was 2021. Which makes it a really personal video and another one of my favorites. So stuff like Old Meyers Household, Blue Hat Commercial, Next Giant Leaps, Ping Pong Trickshots, Trampoline Freakout, basically all the videos that are stacked on DVD here, I called them BHP Originals. That's just the blanket name I gave to skits, short films, documentaries, really anything that I made with a scripted narrative element to it. And by this point, I had 47 made. Mike and I made a found footage horror type of short film called Peaceful Nights, which was the 48th BHP original.
The fuck away!
Hey, man, sit still.
Fuck off!
Right here, like.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Wow! 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 What the fuck?
Oh my god.
Wow! 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 What the fuck?
That is his hand.
What the fuck?
Oh, man, you might have
Wow!
I don't think we've been properly introduced.
What the
Yeah,
fuck?
what's up?
Then I returned to my roots for number 49 and made a scripted Freakout video with my dad.
Give it to me!
Dad, stop!
Give it to
Dad!
me! I told you! I've had enough of this game!
Dad, stop!
This is terrible!
Dad! You can't destroy that! Dad! Dad! You can't destroy that! Dad, what the fuck?
Let's see you beat
This
me
is
now.
bullshit! This is
How
some
about
fucking
that?
bullshit!
Beat me now,
I
pal.
can't.
The plan now was to stop at 49 BHP originals. I had something special planned for number 50, but I would save that for next summer, the summer of 2022. Now that the BHP originals were rounded out, it was time to focus on the other leg of the channel, the vlogs. By summertime, the vlogs were already changing. Vlog 13 was a typical friend hangout.
I think someone got caught, right? That's the thing.
Okay, let me go to the back here. Tell me if it opens.
No. Alright.
But Vlog 14 was a travel vlog to Washington, D.C., which was great. I edited together montages and everything, and even looking back, it's one of the most unique vlogs I had ever made.
That's the day I saw you kissing me now with the hair of a politician. Listen, I'm just wishing I could sign a petition that will get you in my kitchen with your panties missing.
Yeah, Vlog 14, that can be shelved as one of my personal favorites. Vlog 15 was the last summer vlog before senior year and focused on me and my friends swimming in a lake.
Can you see anything underwater?
Underwater, I'm not sure. I can check.
And just like that, senior year of high school was starting. And because the vlog series was so beloved and I was taking so much time out of my life to film it, I knew that I had to sort of find out what the end point was going to be. The only natural way to end the series, to me, was high school graduation. I started it in school, I might as well finish it in school. So I mapped out the remainder of the vlog series, and because it was senior year, I wanted to film as much as possible, so it seemed entirely doable for me to make one vlog every single month. So starting in September with senior year and going forward into June, that would end us at vlog number 24 for graduation and a good point for a series finale. So vlog number 16 was the start of senior year, and it was pretty typical. But vlog number 17 is where it all exploded. I decided to film the entire month of October, and what resulted was the best vlog I've ever made. An hour and 40 minutes of us in class, outside of class, cracking jokes, doing stunts, making new friends, reconnecting with old. It was crazy. The reception of vlog number 17 from my friends was insane, and everyone seemed on board with this new style of filming for an entire month and just throwing out a feature-length vlog at, like, the start of each month. So, that's what we did.
Film this right now, gotta...
Ring da diddly I
That Irish jig.
What are you doing, Steven?
I'm trying to light the goddamn fire. What are you doing, Irish jig?
What whip nene? What are you referring to? We're just gonna cut to like 20 minutes of Steve trying to light a fire.
It's gonna be time lapse, isn't it? Does anybody have a legitimate lighter?
No.
No. I thought you were gonna bring gas. Where's the gasoline?
I forgot!
Jesus Christ! Why'd you bring cardboard, not gasoline?
Because it's a fish. How did you forget if I called you and you said you'll be right out and you wasted like 7 minutes? I was talking to my birth mother. I can't feel my fingers. I literally can't. I can't light this because I can't feel my finger.
I've been building up to this for 1 month. This is the climax of the vlog. What the f are you doing?
I can't light this.
Today we're going to smash this in half because we literally cannot light a fire.
Okay.
Because there's like 20-mile-per-hour winds.
Yeah, Steve!
Vlog number 18 was the November vlog that featured famous TikToker Bear's son walking by our school, which was really cool.
What's up, Josh?
This way.
Nah, man, the bear's this way, though. What's up, Ryan?
You trying to look at this bear?
Yeah, I am. Robson, this is historical footage right now.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what's happening. I guess we're going to see a bear.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Yeah, look at these kids. They're actually on the road.
They're legitimately on the road. Has he arrived? Everyone's freaking out. I don't see. There he is! I see him!
Yes, he is!
What's up, Dakota?
Can't go to... Oh, no, you have production.
No further.
He has credentials. He has media credentials. No,
Okay.
This is the media coverage.
This is media coverage. Oh, Andrew, you're out here too! You've been out here the whole time!
The whole time, man.
Oh my God!
We're filming a documentary on it.
footage on it.
He made it! Bear's son made it! What's up, Andrew? Bear's son made it! He made it here! Look at this. Look at this man.
All right, go meet the people.
Hey man, I respect you. I respect what you're doing.
All right, everyone, out of the way. We gotta let the bear through.
I love you, man.
You have clearance. Don't worry.
We'll make it.
Oh, you coming?
You're screaming.
He's so kind.
Yo, he's baked.
He's actually Zorg.
And we finished 2021 with vlog number 19, complete with Christmas festivities.
I want to know who else is lip syncing trying to battle against Steven right now.
Yeah, because literally no one's gonna like win against that.
They might though, because this is mostly like not people in 12th grade.
I'm repeating Max's words. Like no one is even gonna know who he is.
I know. It is way too quiet.
It's okay. You got it.
Don't stop. I'm not doing anything. Why is the music so quiet? Irish jig now.
Irish jig, Mike.
I need them to turn it on. This is so uncomfortable. You ready for some Irish jigging?
Are you gonna like do it, or are you just gonna talk about it?
I have to do it. Dude, where's this music at?
This is so funny.
This is a disaster.
It's so quiet. Can you turn it up, please? I can't even hear it.
Yeah.
Come on, Steve.
I don't even know the words.
Yeah, come on. We need something here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh.
And by the end of the year, I had 200 subscribers, and online, I wasn't making a splash really at all. I had accepted that my only audience at this point was just my friends and my school, which was okay. I was having a ball planting subplots in these vlogs, editing them all on my own, making titles, getting cool thumbnail shots. it was just so much fun to do and totally worth just the small audience in return. I even had about 40 BHP shirts made at the end of the year that people would go around and wear in school, so in my own head and in my own friend group, the vlog series was big and just getting bigger. Now, for the new year, it was just time to stick the landing. 2021 was an utter success. 2022 had to cap off the vlog series, but then I had to figure out what to do afterwards, mainly with that 50th BHP original. And how would me starting college factor in with my YouTube channel? Well, one thing at a time. Admittedly, at this point, the feature-length monthly vlogs were starting to slog a bit. I tried doing new things with each one, though. Vlog number 20 was the end of our semester, and we played Wii Sports in our physics class, adding a sort of Let's Play element to that video.
Nothing. I thought you were gonna have a split.
Yeah, no, splits are crappy. You were real good here, Tanner. Bro,
Yo, are you good?
Joking at the finish line here.
There we go. Oh.
Wow. After how many tries, huh? I think it's a little cheating.
What?
I don't know.
Vlog number 21, I stepped way out of my comfort zone and went to an anime convention with some of my friends, which actually ended up being a ton of fun.
Can I have your hat? Why?
Because Hey, I gotta step in here. Hey, I gotta step in here. This is bullying.
What?
This is bullying.
Nah, that looks good on you.
Yeah, I know. I tried it out in her hotel room and it fits me perfectly. Like,
what is?
Right, they're not paying attention. I'll put it on.
Okay, and all right.
Oh,
wait,
matching mask.
You should use Totoro as a prop. I think. Oh, hey, what's up?
I'm
Hey,
like
are
recording.
you filming right now?
Yeah, I don't know why. I
Wow.
just
Imagine taking over the vlog today. We're trying to shoot a thumbnail here, Hiatus.
Vlog number 22, we went bowling.
First up, we got gangs. Are you gonna talk as much as you do in the Wii Sports, or?
No, because I'm absolute dog at real bowling.
All right,
I'm
man.
gonna get a strike right here. I'm gonna on Steven though.
Okay, cool. All right, go ahead, man. Do it.
And I showed off my part-time gig of washing dishes at the local pizza place.
I felt like a wrong note when no one's listening. I made my masterpiece. Tired of getting by on your pills and dope while you're getting high on my bills and loans. Look out, it's your average working man.
And all of these vlogs were padded with the same old song and dance of my friends and I hanging out in school, but I was always making an effort to try to make each one distinctive and unique, especially this close near the end. Vlog number 23, the April vlog, wrapped up a really big plot line in the videos. Basically, I had planted the seed months prior that someone in our class was running our school's infamous meme page on Instagram with the big overall twist that it was me who was behind it. Vlog number 23 was that twist, and basically a documentation of how I pulled everything off.
This feels oddly sexual.
The glove won't come off.
There's the glove.
Oh wow.
Rickroll.
Wait, who?
That's weird. That is very weird. Yeah. Got a BHP shirt too. Solid promotion. That's interesting. For solid mystery. Yeah, solid mystery.
Wait. Hold on.
What?
Am I the only dumb that didn't know who it was? Or was it him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, no. Yo, Jane, are we just gonna ignore the fact that Jane just straight up left?
What? What? Yeah, and you said that no one would stream. Kate's got my back. And he's, yeah.
Respectfully, you.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you.
What did he say?
There's a new edition.
I don't know what the meme page is, but yeah.
Yo, no, you can't do that.
Now that that mystery was finally put to rest, it was time to start wrapping up high school and the vlog series. There was a lot riding on the series finale for Ian Meyers vlogs. Everyone knew that this would be the last one, and that fact combined with a chapter of all of our lives closing, it made this an extremely special video. I had said that the last vlog would be my biggest and best, and considering that vlog number 23 was 4 hours long, I had to film a lot. I decided to start filming the final vlog on my 18th birthday since it was just 2 days before my senior prom. I filmed my prom experience.
So Beach Sprout just told me off camera, everyone keeps streaming because they're probably busting some really good moves up there. Yeah. And I should probably be up there filming it.
Sure.
Yeah, but I'm not going
loud
to.
Up there.
It is.
You can go, but I'm staying here.
Oh no, I'm staying right here with you. I'm sticking with the prom date Beach Sprout. I'm loyal like that. Oh wait, hang on. Got it. Do it? Yeah, perfect screenshot. It broke. I tried to do it, but it went like that. Oh. Wait, we gotta get all three of us doing it. Perfecto. Love it. Thank you. Yeah. No, I taught him how to do my dance.
I believe that.
Yeah, when are you gonna learn?
I was too lazy to go on our senior trip to Hershey Park, so I had my one friend film it.
I'm ready to die.
And overall, I tried real hard to tie up all the loose ends while keeping the vlog tradition alive for this one final effort. I'm pretty sure every single person that appeared in one of the 23 previous vlogs made an appearance in the final one. Vlog number 24, Teenage Wasteland, was truly the Infinity War endgame of my channel. And out of all the end-of-year festivities that we were dabbling in as seniors, my favorite one was when we visited our elementary school the day before we graduated. It was a great experience because it was the first time in about 8 years that we were all reunited under that roof. You know, the school that I went to was small, and over time, inevitably, we sort of evolved into different cliques and friend groups, but in that elementary school building, it was like all walls fell. There were no more barriers between us. It was just like the old days. Visiting that elementary school and just the bout of intense nostalgia being in there, you know, it's only because we all knew that we had made it. It was the end, and it was almost over.
I'm so glad that we get the opportunity to like do this.
This is crazy. It's so nostalgic right now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, I never would have thought I'd be so happy to be in an elementary school.
Dude, honestly, same. Like, if
I wish so many good times
here, and then we'd see Miss Ripka and our...
yeah, I know, right? Andy and I were best friends throughout like all of elementary school.
And Mike.
And Mike. Mike joined in like 2nd grade. So
Riley.
And Steve.
I don't remember when I met Riley. I barely remember.
Congratulations.
It's crazy. I barely remember any of these days, you know? Like, oh. Well, okay.
We ended the vlog series with us graduating and taking a picture of me and all my friends, those who made the vlog series possible and an infinite amount of fun to film.
Okay, so this is good then?
Yeah.
Okay, rest in peace, Mac and Jaden. They were supposed to be in this. Does anyone have any final last words from the vlog series?
No.
I'm hungry.
Yayo 540 your mom.
Yeah. Okay,
It's been
cool.
fun.
I'm
It's been
just
real.
here.
It's been real.
Yep.
Take it.
All right. When to smile.
Okay, pose everyone.
And this is the only picture that represents all of my friend groups in one place. And that final credit sequence I edited for the finale is one of my finest moments as a content creator. Looking back, there were so many big, ambitious videos that I wanted to make in the early days of YouTube, and for a multitude of different reasons, they were never made because of a lack of time or a lack of people or just not being motivated enough. You know, they never got made, but the vlog series, this, you know, out of all the ambitious ideas that I had, this was the one that I saw through to the end. Not only that, but I had an audience. People liked it. And just like that, the vlog series was my first big idea that I successfully created. So my 5-hour vlog series finale marked the end of an era for my YouTube channel and for me. Looking back now, the vlog series is way too bloated and way too embarrassing for me to actively encourage people to seek it out and for me to, you know, recommend it to people and everything, but I don't regret the gross amount of time that I poured into it. My first big video project was completed. I was finally out of high school and ready for the next step, college. The biggest question was, what now? The final vlog was posted about 2 weeks after our graduation date, and everyone who watched it appreciated the finality present, but my channel now was essentially dead in the water in a way. I ended my flagship series, and the only thing left was that 50th BHP original, which I got to work on behind the scenes. In the meantime, I started college, which threw my world upside down. So while I was getting my bearings straight with that, I started creating videos I had always wanted to make, but didn't have the chance to because of the mammoth that was the vlog series. Music reviews, personal stories, making a poster. The channel was back to being a grab bag of sorts. 2023 personally was one of the best years of my life at that point. I quickly found out that I hated going through college, mainly because I felt I never had the time to connect with anyone on account of my 40-minute commute back and forth. So I was kind of in an isolated state, but upon meeting my girlfriend, reconnecting with friends, and putting some real energy into making videos again, it ended up being a very fruitful year. But alas, it didn't start that way. And it was all the result of that damn 50th BHP original that had been lingering around since 2021. My idea for the big 50th BHP original was a documentary about my own YouTube channel that I called Tales from the Blue Hat. Essentially a celebration for making it to 50 scripted videos. It was basically going to be a video like this, but with a framed narrative and showing a lot more highlights from the early skits, short films, and the vlogs. I spent all of my spare time throughout my freshman year of college writing a legitimate screenplay for the video and planned on doing it with a handful of my friends during the summer. So at the end of the day, for lack of better words, I got burned from about 4 different people when it came to this project. And rather than struggle to film it all on my own, I decided to just completely scrap the idea. It seemed like from the very start, the idea was kind of doomed. I mean, a cinematic documentary about my own channel, I mean, first of all, no one was gonna watch it. Second, it was a pretty self-centered idea, and yes, I know what I'm doing right now, but damn it, I have more to this video than just this section. And I would have just spent so much time and energy on a product that most people wouldn't really watch or understand. And now that the vlogs were over, it was really time for me to finally look past my loyal audience of just my friend group and try to cast a wider net. Around the time that Tales from the Blue Hat was abandoned, I was commissioned by someone from my college to film their band's concert to promote their new album. This was the first time I had ever done something like this, and I filmed and edited the entire thing by myself. The show ever isn't my finest work or anything, as it's just me filming a punk band play with one camera, but it was a great experience to just work on something new. It was pretty refreshing. I spent the rest of the summer filming the replacement idea for Tales from the Blue Hat, which I'll cover here in just a minute, but first I want to highlight the summer of 2023 because I made some of my favorite videos during this period. My girlfriend and I filmed a food challenge video where we attempted to eat 100 McDonald's chicken nuggets.
Will you ever do this again? Never?
I'll never eat another McNugget in my entire life.
I don't know about that.
I won't.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Better not.
Abby, I don't even want to look at those. They're right there.
I'm eating the last 3.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am.
No, you are not.
Why not?
You can eat one.
What if I ate all 3?
I will
what
eat
if
the
I
other
ate
2.
all 3? What if I ate all 3?
No.
You're gonna throw up.
Abby, no.
You're gonna throw up.
I don't care. I don't want it to be you. Listen now.
That's 50 chicken nuggets.
And you got it down.
Yeah, I guess. You never have to eat McNuggets ever again, Ian. We're done! We did it! Well.
We didn't do it.
I filmed the once-in-a-lifetime opportunity of seeing the final Indiana Jones movie in theaters. And finally, my favorite one of the bunch, my dad taking me on a ride in a 1929 Ford Model A. Earlier that year, we lost my great-grandfather, who owned the family heirloom in the form of an old Ford. This video documented the drive from his house to my grandparents' house.
Get your motor running. Head out on the highway. Looking for adventure. And whatever comes our way.
There you go.
Yeah, I gotta go make it happen. Take the world in a loving embrace. Fire all of the guns at once and explode into space.
Oh. No need to show off, bud. Jeez. What's his problem? It's not like we're going, 38 on a 55 road, yeah.
Hey, we're faster than most farm tractors.
Hey, that is true. You don't need a little orange triangle stuck to the back of this thing.
Although it might feel safer.
Yeah. Well, as far as the rest of the year went, I made a custom VHS video on account of my other VHS content starting to take off on the channel. Then the reworked John Lennon song Now and Then being branded as the Beatles' last song allowed me to strike gold again. I filmed a reaction video to it which got me thousands of views in less than a week. This pushed me over the threshold of 500 subscribers, but even that wasn't the most exciting thing to happen that year. After I was severely let down from the failure of Tales from the Blue Hat, I quickly rebounded and revisited an idea that I had scribbled down in my notebook a few months prior. Something I was passionate about, something I could film the entirety of on my own, something that, if I never finished, it would be a result of my own laziness, plain and simple. This was my lone wolf project, and the idea, on paper, seemed easy enough. Film a documentary about beating my childhood favorite video game, Super Monkey Ball. What resulted was a 10-month slog of completing the video the way I saw fit, and I poured everything into it. Beating the game was actually the easiest part, as the primary filming only took me about a month to do.
1. What'd I tell ya? What'd I fucking tell ya?
Yes! Yes! What'd I fucking tell ya? Yes! I told you I could do it! 3 fucking lives to spare, 2, 3 extra lives. Let's go!
We got it, we got it. Come on, baby monkey. We got it. We got it, baby monkey. Yes! Yes, baby monkey. For glory. For glory. We did it.
But juggling the filming and the editing between doing school and doing work, it was a grind that I will never forget. I titled it Monkey Master, and it ended up with a final runtime of 98 minutes, making it the big, fabled 50th BHP original. After all this time, starting with Trampoline Freakout back in 2015, the idea behind the BHP originals was officially over. I don't really make videos under that term anymore, as it's kind of arbitrary, and most of the videos under that umbrella suck since they were made so long ago, but Monkey Master was so much fun. Editing the gameplay, filming the montages, beating the game, teaming up with Hunter to film the finale. Designing the poster, and just having something I poured all of my skill and energy into. It was so rewarding to just sit there and watch it back. Now, looking back, it obviously has the standout flaws that wouldn't exist had I made it today, but I think objectively it's the best video I've ever made from a narrative and editing standpoint. And just like that, my second big video project was done. Well, almost. By the time 2024 rolled around, I was still making the finishing touches on Monkey Master. I was 600 subscribers strong, a lot of people joining the party because of my evergreen VHS content and my explosive Beatles reaction video. What the year would bring, I wasn't entirely sure. Well, save for one thing. Monkey Master was slated to release in May of that year. Not only that, but I had a ton of other Monkey Ball content I filmed around the same time as the actual documentary. I had the behind the scenes video, playing the game with Mike, Hunter, and Jacob, beating levels I skipped, uncut runs. All this stuff was basically made to pad the DVD I had planned for it since it was the 50th VHP original. But I also wanted all these videos out for public viewing eventually. So after Monkey Master released, the whole summer followed with Monkey Ball content being spit out once every 2 weeks. The idea was twofold. I spent a lot of 2023 getting all these videos finished and sort of stacking the uploads. That way, the following summer I could work a full-time gig while still having the YouTube channel pumping out content. And the theory that Monkey Master would do well enough that people would naturally want more Monkey Ball content from me. While the stacking idea worked, Monkey Master performed poorly, even after I shifted the title and thumbnail around a few times. But the people who watched it liked it, and knew how much effort it took. Again, it's probably the most impressive video I've made from an objective point of view. Before Monkey Master debuted on the channel, the first few months of 2024 had some content. A music reaction, a room tour, the trailer for Monkey Master, and a frugal living-esque video where I wore the same outfit every day for a month. But my favorite video from this period was the solar eclipse video. April 8th, 2024 was the day of the total solar eclipse. My girlfriend and I did a 2-day trip up to Erie, Pennsylvania to see it, and I decided to actually do a whole vlog about it, which I guess essentially makes it a spiritual vlog number 25. No, but seriously, this video was so much fun to film with her. We went to a lot of different places, and not to mention the excitement of seeing a total solar eclipse with my own eyes. It was an impactful experience.
Wow.
Take them off.
Take them off?
Take 'em off.
Oh,
Take 'em
yeah.
off.
Wow.
Around.
Holy shit. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, it's almost gone. There's just a sliver of it left. It's gone. It's gone. That's it. It's over. Let's go. Let's go. Look at that. Oh my god, that is so cool. Look at that shit. Oh my god. Look around. Holy shit. Holy fuck. That is so cool. Okay, I'm gonna set the phone down and enjoy this, dog. Oh my god.
While the last few Monkey Ball videos were being spat out on the channel, I hit the biggest milestone that I will possibly ever see on YouTube. November 2017, I hit 100 subscribers. 4 years later, November 2021, I hit 200 subscribers. August 2022, right after the vlogs ended, 300 subs. June 2024, 400 subs. October 500, November 600, January 2024, 700, 800 in March, 900 in May. Then, on July 31st, 2024, the channel hit the 4-digit mark. 1,000 clicks of the subscribe button. Now, it was bittersweet, as later that day I rear-ended a truck with my car, but yeah, it took a long time, but it finally seemed like my audience was tangible. It's like I had an actual following now. The most viewed content that got me those subs was my VHS stuff, and my videos talking about music, mainly the low-effort reaction videos, but alas, the numbers were there. I was really proud of myself for making it to that point after years of trying to not get to that point by making stupid content or exploiting the algorithm, but rather just by doing my own thing at my own pace. It made the taste of 1,000 subscribers that much more natural, organic, and just, it made me feel successful. But I was in a bit of an awkward position after hitting 1,000 subscribers because this was the time I felt the need to step back from YouTube a little bit. I spent the summer working a full-time job for the first time, so I really didn't have the energy to work on a new video. You know, I went without filming a new video for about 3 months, sort of relying on those Monkey Master uploads to keep some consistency going while I was gone. And I was also about to enter my junior year of college, which would change my life in more ways than one. My post-Monkey Master update video, I announced some stuff may be slowing down more than what it already was. 1 video a month, my base status quo since May 2021, may not be the norm anymore. But before 2024 ended, I did put out some new videos, all of which actually got some attention. That update video miraculously did way better than Monkey Master, something I'll be salty about for the rest of my life. I finished a video essay on George Harrison that year, leaning into the success of my Beatles reaction video, and it didn't do amazing or anything, but it was a good effort on my end. And since it was election season, Donald Trump held a rally at my university, Penn State, which I begrudgingly went to and did some bare minimum guerrilla journalism, which of course sparked some controversy with people. And my last video of 2024 was a playlist builder about early Pink Floyd, which actually did very well. It's my most popular video that isn't a VHS tutorial, a low-effort reaction video, or a DVD collection from almost a decade ago. Well, in all honesty, that catches us up to speed as of now. Although this video will release on my 10-year anniversary, March 4th, 2026, I am currently filming this May 8th, 2025. Listen, this is a big video, I need the time to edit it together. So rather than trying to predict now what will happen between now and then, let's go ahead and time travel a little closer to the actual release date of this video. Alright, so let's see if this will be a good transition for the video. Okay, alright, let's do this. Did it work? Man, I did not think this through. Now I gotta pick up the hat. There you go. Get back over there. Sweet. Should be All set now. Alright, now we are back, and it is officially January 6th, 2026. And I initially thought that there wasn't going to be a ton to talk about in this section of the video, given how busy I was with wrapping up college and working, but yeah, good on me for choosing to film this bit just a little bit later. So 2024 concluded with that Pink Floyd video, and I followed that up with a video that fulfilled a childhood dream of mine: collecting every Star Trek episode on VHS. And the next couple of months were quite slow on the channel. I made a VHS liminal space mixtape of sorts, which was a fun little evening project. I did some vlog-style videos as well. And then something quite sudden happened. My girlfriend wrecked my car. My Buick LeSabre, while not featured on the channel a ton, was my pride and joy in my day-to-day life. So naturally, in wake of the accident and in an attempt to sort of come to terms with that, I made a whole video about it. It ended up not getting finished until much later on in the year, but it was a good way to help me through that grieving process. Speaking of grieving, not long after I finished that video, I was forced to say goodbye to one of my first YouTube stars and one of my childhood friends, my cat, Polly. I filmed his last video on the channel a day before we had to get him put down at the end of October, and with that, all three of the original cats that started it all, Rocco, Polly, and Mick, they were now all gone. So that was a pretty sad video to make. But on a more lighthearted note, McJuggernuggets released his first real movie at around this time, and, you know, since he was such a big inspiration to me, I decided to film a reaction to it, and, I didn't like it too much, and, you know, I let my opinion be known in that video. And then in a twist of fate, Jesse Ridgway himself actually watched at least part of my video, and yeah, he took down my video for copyright infringement and gave me a strike against my channel. And since I believed I was in the realm of fair use, even though I was very liberally using clips of his movie in my video, I sent him an email about it. He threatened to take legal action if I pushed any further on the matter, called my opinion on the movie offensive, and then insinuated that I was bitter about his movie and that karma will get to... like, what? I'm not gonna show the actual email exchange here, but, yeah, being threatened with a lawsuit by one of my childhood heroes was not on my bingo card for 2025. So, yeah, I don't really support that guy anymore, unfortunately. But 2025 was quite light in terms of YouTube content because of school, an internship that I started, and a bunch of other stuff. But one thing that needed attention starting at around this time were the 10-year anniversary videos. This one, and then the Mr. SB one. You know, throwing it back to where it all began, I started drafting the top 10 SpongeBob episodes video late in 2024. I filmed it in March and had it edited by the end of the summer. And then this video, I started drafting at the very start of 2025, and this general retrospective idea has been on the back burner just for the channel for several years at this point, and now it's finally come to fruition in this way. I would go a little bit more into the making of this video, but I don't want to get too crazy and meta with it, but I touch on it more in the announcement video for this video, which I haven't recorded yet, but that announcement video for this video will come out before this video, even though it's filmed after. Whatever. The point is, it's been crazy that it's been 10 years. It both feels like it, but not at the same time. Yeah, given the weight behind both this and the Mr. SB video in terms of the writing, filming, and especially the editing, that had to take up a lot of real estate in 2025. Not only that, but I had to focus on school as well. For those who do not know, I am currently majoring in telecommunications and media industries at my school, Penn State. This past semester, I took one class in particular that really brought back some nostalgic feelings. Comm 282 is the Intro to Field Production course at the university, and my class in particular focused on 4 mini video projects: a camera test, a match-on edit exercise, a dialogue scene, and a documentary-style interview. And all of these were shot on a Sony FX3 and edited with Adobe Premiere, so it was certainly the first time I was using such high-tech tools. And the culminating project in that class was a 3 to 5 minute short film depicting a heist of some sort. Your character just had to try and steal something. I teamed up with my classmate Max to put together my idea for the short film. A guy obsessed with peanut butter and jelly sandwiches dealing with a nationwide peanut butter shortage.
Hey, how's it going?
Are you alone?
Yeah.
What do you got?
Well, I was able to find the last jar of peanut butter, but
what?
You know, money talks. How much money do you got?
Keep your voice down. Where is it?
Whoa, can you at least look at me so you're not making it as weird?
Dude, where is it?
So near Old Main, there's that bell with that plaque on it. And inside the bell, there's a can of peanut butter. I don't know how it got there, if it was a student, staff, alumni, but unopened jar of peanut butter is in the bell. I don't even think the university knows about it. Once you take it, the feds, they'll be on your ass.
I'll be on it like a fly on shit.
That fucker.
It's crunchy!
Now, making this video really brought me back to making short films in high school. The very idea itself sort of proved to me that I still had wacky stories to share and an outlet to do so. If more people were interested in participating in short films that I would write and direct, I would definitely do it, but unfortunately nowadays, with my friends all going their separate ways, everyone is just a bit too busy, myself included. But it still gave me that old school energy back, which was a very welcome feeling amidst the research papers and other things I had to do at the time of making that video. So the last thing to touch on from 2025 is probably the biggest thing. It's an idea that unexpectedly came to me literally days after I filmed the majority of this video back in May. The internship that I had at the time was very boring, very office style. They didn't give me enough work to do, so I spent a ton of time just sitting around thinking, and since I just got done recording this video, I thought a lot about my inspirations on YouTube to sort of insert into this project, and one YouTuber came to mind, Mike Boyd, the creator of Learn Quick, where this Scottish guy, he just tries to learn new skills as fast as possible, and he's the reason why I created a video like 104 card pickup.
See what's trending at the moment. Card throwing.
And his overall style influenced my Monkey Ball documentary quite a bit.
What I fucking tell ya? Yes! Yes! What I fucking tell ya? Yes! I told you I could do it! 3 fucking lives to spare, 2, 3 extra lives. Let's go!
My favorite video of his is whenever he decided to swim 1 mile in open water after only about 6 months of training. Ever since that video came out in 2018, I always loved it, and I personally think that it is his magnum opus. So, dealing with my boring internship, I was looking for a way to get both my body and my creativity moving, so I thought to myself, why don't I create my own swimming documentary starting from zero, something, you know, in line with that video that I love so much. So that summer, that's what I started to do, but naturally the idea got bigger, and I started to run not long after. And then after doing some research at my internship, I found out that biking would not be a bad idea to, you know, get into either. And eventually that swimming documentary idea got too big, it was off the table, and I had a brand new idea. A multi-episode series about me getting into triathlon. Now, I haven't even announced this on the channel yet, so it's cool to think about that this will be the first glimpse of it, but the first 4 episodes are basically fully filmed, with the first 3 covering the running, the swimming, and the biking, respectively. From Zero to Hero is the next big thing. Could not think of a better title. I figured if the series goes on long enough, if it gets some attention, and if I enjoy doing it, the natural endpoint that I have in mind, you know, I see videos on YouTube all the time where it's like 0 to XYZ in 12 months, and here's how I did it. And then the video starts and they're just like, yeah, I did sports in college, I did some club sports, and I did a half marathon like a year ago. Like, no. This series that I'm doing is literally starting from 0, rock bottom. And I have not seen anyone on the platform do that before, starting from literal 0 and working their way up to like the big ranks. So it certainly is a deviation from my normal content, but I'm very excited about it. It is my new passion project. For getting so far into this video, I'm gonna throw you guys a bone. Here is a sneak preview for From Zero to Hero.
Alright, feel bad. Good start.
I have no idea how well it's gonna do, or how good the videos will even be, because they're still in the early, you know, editing process, but I hope the first episode drops April 3rd or around that time. And as of now, January 6th, 2026, between this date and March 4th, 2026, the day of this video's release, I have no new videos planned to come out between now and then. I just gotta finish this video, chip away at the edits for From Zero to Hero, and I guess I gotta make the announcement video for Broadcast Yourself, but with that, that's what I've been up to for the past 10 years on YouTube. So just for fun, before we delve into part 2 of this retrospective, which is the big overall reflection piece on YouTube as a platform, I figured we would dive into my analytics briefly just to see how little of a splash I've made on the platform. If we go up here, go to lifetime, from the date of this channel's creation, February 28th, 2016, and of course including the actual release date of the first video, which was March 4th, 2016, from that point to January 6th, 2026, I've amassed 1,537 subscribers, 284,043 views, which you guys can see the little trends here whenever I was starting out, and then whenever I took my break. Started out again with the vlog series throughout high school, and then boom, you got the big booms there, post-vlog series, and just from the past couple of years. And then in the BHP archive playlist, which has every single existing video that I have ever made on it, from the very first 3DS video up top here, and all the way down to present day, which as of now is the Disney restoration of Star Wars video that I made. We are at 873 videos made by myself, and keep in mind over 600 of those were made from 2018 and earlier. And although money is not the main game for me here, which should be fairly obvious, I figured it would be fun to see how much money I've made from YouTube in these past 10 years, because I was only monetized in, like July of 2024, after I hit 1,000 subscribers. And the way that monetization on YouTube works, which a lot of people don't realize, is that you're able to cash out your money every $100 that you generate. So let's just see how much cold hard cash I've made from YouTube. We can see that my last payment was issued, almost a year ago on February 21st, 2025 for $114. And I have not quite made the payment threshold yet for the second payment. So that basically means that I've only made $115 from YouTube. And in the next couple of months, probably around the time that this video comes out, I'll be able to generate the next 115. Within a couple months, probably $230 total from 10 years on YouTube. Not bad in my opinion. And then I have touched on this already, but just looking at the channel, these are my top most popular public videos. The VHS content, the random SpongeBob DVD collection, the reaction videos, more VHS, the Pink Floyd video, this other VHS archival video, my VHS collection, and then we got some of the lesser end stuff down here. And then as one final note here, before we chug along to part 2 of this retrospective, I just want to remind you guys again that I am 2 months away from graduating college at the time of this release. And to keep it real, I have no idea where I'm going to go in these next couple of years of my life, really. But this channel is my creative outlet, and things will inevitably slow down more than what they already have in the past year or two on the channel. With that in mind, this video, I guess, in a way, caps off the end of an era, almost. Because if you guys think about it, the past 10 years are going to be way more prolific than the next 10 years, and then the 10 years after that. I'm not a kid anymore who just sits around and makes daily vlogs in middle school anymore. Of course, the priorities will shift. My future vision for the channel is that I imagine it becoming a channel like Hello Greedo or The Great Clement, which are two classic YouTubers that I've been watching for probably 15 years at this point, where they make a video every now and then, but really only when they feel like it. That, to me, is what YouTube really is, and that's what I find myself doing here in these next several indefinite years of my life in terms of the YouTube channel. This channel Blue Hat Productions, renamed to my name. Although very few people care about it, this channel will either die when YouTube dies or when I die. A video idea will always be on the table. I have video ideas from like 2017 that still live in a little notebook that I haven't made yet. And who knows, I might go back to that notebook and revisit some of those ideas and make them, but the point is I will always have ideas, and I will always, no matter what, have a yearning to share those ideas and to come back to this channel. And, you know, I would elaborate on that more, but that's what part 2 of this video is all about. So let's go ahead and time warp back in time and get the other half of the scoop. Well, you guys all know what I've been up to on YouTube for the past several years, but what about YouTube itself? Well, in 2016, YouTube took an extremely dark and edgy turn with borderline cyberbully channels like Leafy is Here, sparking drama all across the website.
Leafy, pyrocynical, rise down at GameStar, they are all retards.
In 2017, the adpocalypse hit, advertisers pulling their ads from YouTube because offensive content was being monetized. And would it be too impolite to say that many channels got castrated as a result of this? Censorship ran rampant on the website, and again, in 2018, my favorite creators like McJuggernuggets, Cinemassacre, and many others just seemed to lose their bite. It was becoming more common for creators to relinquish their initial duties of writing and editing, handing it off to others while they themselves remained as the talent, which shifted the fundamentals of all of their videos. YouTube itself seemed to be growing more corporate. The trending tab was shoved in with the home and subscription tabs, and it was just filled with Vivo music videos, clips of late night shows, and channels like Smosh or Dude Perfect that essentially functioned as TV shows with full crews of editors and camera operators. Overall, there was just a sense of glamour to the site now. YouTubers would fight in boxing matches, others became victims of cancel culture because old Wild West YouTube videos became unearthed. People were filming dead bodies, demonetization was spreading faster than COVID, and the topic of child safety became a huge issue, which led to new COPPA laws. But that didn't stop brain rot child kink content like Elsagate to slip through the cracks and taint the reputation of YouTube. And speaking of brain rot, it was around this time that TikTok arose from the ashes of Vine and Musical.ly and became a really big powerhouse in the world of social media and content creation. It slowly but surely fundamentally shifted the way that people consume media. You started to hear the word algorithm being thrown around in every single discussion online. Every thumbnail started to have people with open mouths and big words, clickbait titles misleading you every step of the way, the dislike button was essentially removed, endless complaints of the pushing of YouTube Shorts and the faulty search feature, the homepage, subscriptions. It seemed like YouTube had gone from the Wild West of the internet to a more eclectic and accessible version of cable TV. Channels, the big channels, were no longer one guy or one group of friends. It was one guy with a crew or a group of friends backed by a company. Channels became just that. Channels. Something about it just didn't seem right. But look, this isn't new information to any of you watching. This is the current state of YouTube, and we all know it because, well, it's current. It's happening right now. And although I'm filming this months in advance in summer of 2025, I know that by the time this video goes up, it's probably the same old story, same old song and dance when it comes to YouTube and the sort of state that it's in right now. But nowadays I look at YouTube, social media in general, but especially YouTube, and I think of the slogan that it was basically launched with. The title I naively gave YouTube whenever I was a youngster because that's just what was on the little tab and in the logo. You know, it's what I would say to friends and family when I was talking about YouTube. YouTube, broadcast yourself. YouTube is built on authenticity. I mean, the first video on the website was a dude making a dick joke at the San Francisco Zoo. This is what YouTube was and still is at its core. It sounds cliche, but it's true that YouTube is all about unapologetically being yourself. I'm not here to make the claim that authenticity on YouTube is dead, but what I am claiming is that it's still there, it's just buried. It's buried under the Vivo music videos and channels with millions of subscribers like Mr. Beast and all of that stuff. And it seems in the past 2 or 3 years there's been a sort of counterculture brewing on YouTube. Videos where people like me are sort of fed up with the corporatization of the platform. Some people are back to making unscripted videos where they just talk into a camera, or they actually go out and do something and they make a vlog, but throughout it all you can tell that they are just themselves. There's no real glamour to the things that they're doing. And I feel like we, as humans, are naturally attracted to authenticity. We get secondhand excitement when we see someone we care about in any way talk about something that they care about. In my case, hearing people talk about Star Trek in those early days of YouTube, it made me really excited because no one else in elementary school at my age loved Star Trek. And back then, good Star Trek content was rare, so that type of thing really spoke to me and it excited me. And now, all of these years later, 10 plus years later, I talk about Star Trek on YouTube, so now I'm on the other end of the court. And people watch my videos and they reciprocate my feelings and they get excited. They're just like how I was back in the beginning. Even to this day, I love to engage with channels that are run by people who love Star Trek. My favorite content creators right now are Alex and Josh of the Target Audience YouTube channel, who are on the almost infinite quest to watch everything Star Trek related in air date order. They're really cool. Go check them out if you're interested.
Oh, I gotta read this one from Ian Meyers. The Bimmy Rolf alien who has no time. Love this one. No time.
But even with stuff that I'm not interested in, if I'm interested in the creator, if I'm subscribed to one person for this one niche, and if they make something else that is completely unrelated, if I really like that creator, it'll get my intrigue up just enough just to see what they're talking about. Why? Because they're authentic. What it all comes down to is that term, broadcast yourself. There are few big YouTubers nowadays who I get that vibe from, the vibe of, oh, okay, you love this, you're passionate about this, this is who you are. And broadcasting yourself doesn't necessarily mean flipping on a camera and talking into it unscripted. Most of my videos, like this one, are scripted out, word for word. But the thing is that it's my voice, my story. Everything on this channel is me. My love for VHS, my love for Super Monkey Ball in the form of Monkey Master, my love for sculpting stories in the shape of the vlog series. And while this may sound like I'm blowing smoke up my own ass, I'm just proud to say that my channel throughout pretty much its entire 10-year history, I have stuck with the original values that belong to this website. I broadcast myself to you, and what makes me, me, is my love for VHS, Star Trek, Super Monkey Ball, telling stories, interacting with friends. I don't need to get subscribers or comments by begging my viewers at the end of every video, hat in hand, likes and subscribers, please, I need them. I don't need to do it like my life depends on it. I don't need to go out and harass people in public and trash public spaces for the sake of the views. I don't need Mr. Beast levels of editing where I have text and zooms flying all over the place for you to get at least a little invested in the stupid shit that I'm talking about. I don't edit like that because quite simply it's aggravating. And of course the rise of short-form content is what contributes to that. And I originally wrote a whole section of this video talking about how much I hate TikTok and short-form content, but we have to focus on the main thing here. But To make a long story short, short-form content is a plague that started with TikTok and now it's infested Meta and YouTube with Shorts, and YouTube Shorts has changed the game in, you know, people getting big on YouTube, just in terms of making content and who can consume it, and even who can get monetized and who can get play buttons. But as I said, we won't go open that whole can of worms here. I just want you guys to know that I'm not a big fan of it. But anyways, how did we get here? How did broadcasting yourself on YouTube, the very motto that the site was built on, get buried underneath what can only be described as slop or corporate? There's a George Carlin quote that has reared its head in multiple times in modern history that says,
"It's called the American dream because you have to be asleep to believe it."
The perfect portrait of a husband, a wife, a dog, their 2 kids, 1 boy, 1 girl, in front of a white picket fence. The perfect visionary view of every American. Or at least what every American hopes for. The YouTuber's dream is really similar in the fact that most people here on the platform don't have that perfect visionary view. And even those that do, well, just speaking from the outside looking in, it doesn't seem like it's all sunshine and rainbows. I mean, you gotta think, what is the perfect YouTube visionary view? It's you and your friends hanging out, making content, and building a following. So many people, including me, built their channels initially on this idea, or at least with it in the back of their minds. Big YouTube channels like Rooster Teeth or Shane Dawson taught us that if you have a solid group of friends and you're willing to make content, you could do it. Stay funny and keep with the good ideas, and your YouTube play buttons will start rolling in. And I call this the YouTuber's dream because you do have to be asleep to believe it. You can have fun doing YouTube with friends. I had fun doing it. My friends loved doing it with me back in the day. But if you think that is the key to success for YouTube, then it's simply not true. In the end, what it all comes down to, in my own experience, is luck. I mean, skill is definitely part of it, don't get me wrong. You have to be pretty good at what you do, but the majority of what will determine your success on YouTube short term on a video by video basis is luck. I would chalk it up to being 20% skill, 70% luck, and 10% batshit craziness. And many people online insist that it's not based on luck, but these are the same people that pigeonhole themselves into one niche and one, form of content. But for someone like me who likes to make all sorts of stuff, this is just my own personal experience. Take it with a grain of salt, because my experience is different than person A, and person A has a different experience than person B. But for the sake of brevity, I'm just gonna say it comes down to luck. But say you do get lucky and you get a video or two that gets some attention, the views, the comments, the likes, the subscribers, so what do you do then? Well, start working on the sequel. Churn them out, give the fans what they want. You have to start to race around to get that second video done as soon as possible, and there are 2 things that can happen here. Option 1, the sequel video crashes and burns, and your 5 seconds of fame, all gone. Option 2, the second video could do really well again, and you start churning out more sequels. And how does that happen? Well, that magical word, the algorithm. To put simply, luck. Then that cycle repeats until you're on your 40th video sequel with a couple thousand subscribers. And in those 40-some videos, you start pushing the boundaries a little bit more. You get crazier ideas, shit gets bigger and quote-unquote better. Money gets involved inevitably, but what would you lose along the way? There's a really controversial Guns N' Roses song called 1 in a Million, and it has its controversies for good reason, but there's one quote in the song that has always stuck with me and is one of my favorite lyrics in all of songwriting.
Well, some say I'm lazy, and others say that's just me. Some say I'm crazy, I guess I'll always be.
And the reason why this lyric sticks with me so much is because it's essentially how I would describe my 10-plus year journey through doing YouTube. I never got lucky enough to get that 40 video streak on YouTube. I had my VHS content, but, you know, being in college at the time of most of those videos, I didn't have the time, the drive, or really the will to start, you know, manufacturing those. But the more I think about it, why the hell would I? What would you lose along the way in cranking out videos for an impossibly growing fan base? Well, you would lose your ability to stop and smell the roses. Everyone in this landscape nowadays thrives on instant gratification thanks to that lovely short-form content, but you gotta deliver shit quick. Sharp hits of dopamine, boom, 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 TikTok and YouTube Shorts, that's what they thrive off of. One short after another, TikTok, just TikTok, TikTok, TikTok. So you, as a creator, are forced to compete and keep up with that demand. And it's just so fast-paced, so maybe you start taking shortcuts. Maybe you have text-to-speech narrate this video. Maybe you hire an editor to edit your raw footage. Maybe you leave the writing to another hired hand, and hell, you don't even need to do that today. Fucking ChatGPT could do it for you instead. Not to go off on a tangent, but do you guys see where this world is headed? Like, do you realize how hard it is for someone like me, being a media student in college today, like, learning how to leverage these technologies that are just brain-rotting, and you gotta leverage it to create profit because of how stupid and lazy that we're becoming? Okay, whatever. Sorry, that's a whole other topic. But seriously, the hoops that you need to jump through to achieve success on YouTube, whatever that may mean for you, whether it's one video reaching 1 million views or you getting 100,000 subscribers, whatever the success on YouTube means to you, I mean, talk about taking the fun out of the platform, dude. Kids these days want to be YouTubers, like legit as a career, and I wanted that 10 years ago whenever I first started out, but now no, why would I? And to quote another GNR song, my favorite one actually, from this album User Illusion 2 called Locomotive. The illusion that is the YouTuber's dream, and being a content creator is appealing, yes, you know, hanging out with friends or just doing your own thing, making money, doing content, doing something creative, but what would it really involve? It would involve coming up with new ideas all the time, recording something every time I had the chance to, editing that content in a speedy manner, designing thumbnails that are appealing to look at, uploading the video at the right time, and, you know, researching when my target demographic will watch that video, push out every new video release on all social media platforms, study the analytics of that video to see how the next video should be done, look at the comments that range from, hey, great video, to, hey, insert slur here, go kill yourself and get a job. I ask you sincerely, what would be better? Having that experience where you could potentially, not definitely, but potentially have a massive subscriber base with millions of views, or you could just create art for you. You could work at your own pace. You could stop and smell the roses and enjoy the success of each individual video that you have. I mean, why do you think so many big YouTubers have quit over the years? Hell, why do you think small YouTubers quit all the time? I mean, it's stressful stuff. It's constant. Just the looming threat of not uploading a video this week and watching numbers tank. Like, yeah, dude, it's fucking stressful. And speaking of big YouTubers, a lot of them say that they wouldn't change a thing for their subscriber base and that they love their fans. And I get it, you know, in their shoes, in their situation, I would probably be saying the same thing. But going through that grind, again, having the burden of video performance looming over you 24/7, you can't escape social media nowadays, so it just constantly follows you. Check your phone and you get updates on it all the time. I don't want any part of that, and some may call that laziness, because to be a YouTuber nowadays, you can't be lazy. Well, okay, nowadays you sort of can with shorts and AI, but in general, to be a really successful YouTuber, you can't be lazy. You need to be creative and just need to be on top of everything. Being lazy in the biz is the equivalent of writing a suicide note. You know, you miss one upload, it seems like your streak is over, and it takes a long time to sort of build your momentum back up, but I really cherish my own ability to work on my pace, or at my own pace rather, on the website. Some may call me lazy for that point of view, but it's just genuinely how I feel. YouTube as a career sort of flew out the window for me when I was in early high school. My heart still belonged to media, so I knew whenever I would eventually go into college, I would be majoring in something media or communications adjacent, but I would still use YouTube as a hobby, maybe even as a side hustle if I got enough traction on here. And even though I never got big or anything, I still view my 10 years on YouTube to be quite an impressive track record and something to be celebrated, although some have called me crazy for it because in the long run I've received no true big reward for it. The prime examples of my two biggest successes on YouTube in my own head have been my two big video projects, the high school vlog series and the Super Monkey Ball Monkey Master documentary. With the vlog series, I really did kind of throw away my high school life, which is kind of sad looking back, but maybe the sadder part is that I don't really regret it. You know, to this day, 4 years down the line, looking back, you know, the way the high school vlog series was set up really made it so that it couldn't get big. My senior year videos were all mostly at least an hour long, and people would constantly tell me, why don't you trim down the videos? Why don't you edit them in this way? Why don't you split it up into 5-minute sections? Why don't you make TikToks out of them with more engaging titles and thumbnails? Why don't you do any of this? And at the risk of sounding like a pompous ass, that just wasn't my vision for it. I liked the symbolic titles. I liked the sort of cool thumbnails that I would stage and make, and it just made it all so me. It made it more personal and more intimate, something that my friends and I could look back and enjoy and relate to. And yeah, as a result, they got no other views other than just me and my friends. But I spent the majority of my senior year on those vlogs. When I was in school, I was filming. When I was out of school, I was editing or I was working my job. But you know what? I finished it in my way. No play buttons, no clickbait thumbnails, no clickbait titles, no selling out, no money even. It was just one guy, me, with my group of friends, a phone, a video editor, and a 3-digit subscriber count. That's truly all I needed. And that's all that you need too. That's all any of us really needs to get a personal success from YouTube. And to this day, even though some clips are embarrassing and they're really old and outdated and I don't really like rewatching them, I am proud as hell with what I did with that series. And the Monkey Master documentary was arguably even worse because the college experience is hyped up so much, but I hated college when I first started, and creating that documentary really saved me from just this crazy amount of isolation I was feeling throughout my first 2 years of college. This YouTube channel in general really helped me with getting through that sort of rough patch in my life, just because I was too overwhelmed with the college lifestyle and the experience to hold an actual job in tandem, and I loved doing the videos, so that's just what I did. That's what I spent my spare time doing. I mean, nowadays I'm accustomed to the point where I can comfortably work a job while doing school and juggling this and juggling everything else, but I may have fucked myself over big time by dedicating such a large chunk of my time in college to the YouTube channel. You know, I really should have been out living the college life and networking, and now I have all these videos, and beyond those finished products, what do I have? 1,400 subscribers and a couple thousand views? I mean, to some, that's laughable. That's genuinely laughable. Some may even call it pathetic. People may say 10 years on YouTube on one channel, and this is all you have to show for it? 1,400 subscribers? You know, that's all you got? I made videos in this one niche and got thousands of views and subs right away. I did a YouTube short that got millions of views. I took advantage of the algorithm and I now have a YouTube play button even though all I do is upload Family Guy clips. Why don't you ever make shorts? It'll get you the views! To the people that say that, and so many others that are on YouTube nowadays, my channel is nothing. And that importance behind subscribers and views make their comments at face value valid. There are thousands of channels nowadays that have even over 1 million subscribers, and I seemingly threw so much away for 1,400. But you know what? I wouldn't change that. Who knows, maybe without YouTube I would be a complete loser of a human being. Or I could actually have a lot of friends in college and I could be making videos with them, bigger and better videos than what I'm making right now. Or I could have a better path towards a career, leveraging all of my university's opportunities at every turn. It's just hard to say. But the bottom line, what can I confidently say? Well, I can confidently say that I have been in love with this hobby of doing YouTube for 10 years now. I've had stagnant periods, yes, but 10 years, that's a long time. Many people use this platform and use this website with the end goal of monetization. Some even mix in creative expression with that, and they want creative expression and monetization. But for me, the creative expression and what I've wanted to do has always come first. And now I'm lucky enough to where I am monetized on YouTube, so the money is very much a extra type of deal. But I never really, recently anyway, in the past several years, I've never wanted to get big in the traditional sense on YouTube. And I still kinda don't. I love just doing things at my own pace, and I get so much just energy from my little subscriber count and just making the videos that I want to make. You know, I don't want the influencer lifestyle. Some say I'm crazy, but I guess I'll always be. As I've said before, there's been a counterculture on YouTube recently. Many other people have been talking about the desire to go back to formula and just operate things the way that they used to be. Whenever you're cleaning around the house playing music, you don't use Spotify, you use a record player or an iPod. Instead of using a streaming service, you use DVDs or VHS tapes. Instead of producing and consuming brain rot, or corporate content for that matter on YouTube, check out some more sincere, smaller content creators and see what their passions are. I mean, who knows, you might learn something along the way. There's been a real comeback of these independent creators that have taken a step back and have been just a huge breath of fresh air nowadays on YouTube. Some of my current favorite videos on this topic are Chet Bet's The Old YouTube Isn't Dead, it's just buried under slop, and Tantris Humble's Your Story is Better Than Any Transition Effect. And these two chaps are absolutely right with every single point that they are making in their respective videos. I guess another silver lining here is that I'm just not alone. Not only that, but it seems like YouTube isn't going anywhere anytime soon. It seems like it will always be here, at least for a very long time. But so many of us are just tired of what YouTube has seemingly become. There is still authenticity around, and we just have to do our absolute best to keep that train rolling along. Maybe it's just because I'm getting older and people have died around me and I'm almost through an entire bachelor's degree, but the world is fucked up, man. Like, life can really just blow. Not even just life, but our media and the stuff that we consume to escape from life's woes, they also blow. Like, I touched on this briefly already, but look at our media landscape and it is not good. AI is being seen as a tool to implement into educational and creative fields, and who knows how far that will go. Streaming services are doing their best to gouge all of their customers out of every single cent that they have. Social media is a shell of its former self. It's becoming a place for promotion and is a breeding ground for legitimate addiction and anxiety. Modern tech in general is literally a perfect dilemma of like, it makes you addicted, and being without it makes you physically and mentally anxious, but you need your phone and social media to just maintain your relationships and just be a person today in the modern world. And the content on all these platforms are just begging for your attention. And the scarier part is, their tactics work. And maybe I shouldn't be saying all of this because I am studying to be in a media-related field, but it's scary. It's very, very scary. And I don't think it's controversial to say that the human race is getting stupider. And our attention spans are so short, and that combined with the rise of AI and misinformation, it all just makes my brain hurt. But the big silver lining here is that right here on this website, on YouTube, we have the opportunity to be that counterculture. Sure, we may not get the play buttons, we may not get all the views and the likes and the subscribers in the world. We don't have all of that to flaunt, most of us anyway, we don't have that. We may not have the audacity to walk into a lecture hall and blast Fetty Wap for a stupid TikTok, and yes, that did actually happen to me because some dude just wanted the attention. And he got his 5 seconds of fame on TikTok, and good for him. I don't know what he's up to now, but I'm sure he's doing very well for himself. But the people like me, the people like us, just everyone on YouTube, we have the opportunity and the chance to talk about our passions and tell our stories in this long-form type of way. No filters, no editing, we can just be ourselves. And that's a beautiful thing. What me and so many others leave behind on this platform is our authenticity. We don't rely on others for anything, really, and no one can take our channels away from us. I mean, YouTube could, I guess, but I have video backups and I have DVD backups, you know, no one can take my shit away from me. And that is really just what makes YouTube special. It gives ordinary people to do something extraordinary if they choose to. To cap off this whole thing, I want to share a thought said by Steve-O of Jackass in one of his Hot Ones episodes from a few years ago. It's something that's really resonated with me throughout the years. He explains what it means behind his personal philosophy of him finding religion through the video camera.
I think that as humans, without exception, we struggle with mortality. I even go so far as to say that I think our human existence is a prank on us because we only have one instinct, which is to survive, and we only have one guarantee, which is we won't. That's probably the main reason why they have children, because they want part of them to live on, to have a legacy. And other people turn to religion to say that even though you're gonna die, you're gonna go to heaven where everything's gonna be great. And neither of those two really worked for me. So I fall into the third category I identify with, which is those who leave stuff behind to be remembered by. And, you know, I point to cavemen who would draw stick figures on the wall in the cave, evidently because they knew those stick figures would outlive them. And this is how I found religion in a video camera, because every video that I made, I knew had the potential to entertain people, to inspire people after I was physically gone. So I felt very much that the video camera allowed me to defeat mortality. It allowed me to live forever. It's my heaven, you know, it's my religion.
And this whole YouTube journey has been important to me. It is my religion, I guess, in a way. Some people watch a lot of one video and not a lot of another, and that video that gets a lot of attention entertains others. But the video with not a lot, at the very least, man, it entertains me. I mean, that's what it all comes down to, right? We all start on YouTube with zero, with nothing. And a lot of people get sick and tired of that quickly because they want the attention. But this is my entertainment, this is my religion, my creative expression, my product. I've always done it for me, but now that I have an audience of 1,400 subscribers, and now that this audience has formed, I get excited because I can share my enthusiasm with my shit, of my shit rather, with you. I'm getting my prepositions mixed up. But I can share my enthusiasm of my stuff with you all as well. I'm not just doing it for me anymore. I'm doing it for me and everyone else watching. And I just want to say thank you all for listening. By the time that this video goes up, I will be exactly 2 months out from graduating college. I will be thrust into the real world with no real safety net to catch me. You know, grade school set me on another path, college set me on a new path, and now there's just life. And truthfully, it's hard to imagine another 10 years on YouTube at this point. You know, by the time that 2036 rolls around, I will be 31 years old, and I will be a completely changed man than how I am right now. And I hope I still have the mustache, but we'll see. But by the time I'm 31, YouTube will be a very, very back burner thing at that time, I'm sure of it. But, you know, it's just like, who knows if I have 20 years of YouTube under my belt? Who knows if I'll have that? But I know that if I ever want to come back to say hey and make a video that I really want to make, someone will probably watch it. Someone will greet me, shake my hand, and say, hey, I want to see what you got. And that is just the beauty of YouTube. If you want to create a YouTube channel, go ahead and do it. If you have a channel but don't have any videos, pick up your phone and just make something. If you have the itch, scratch it, get out your phone and just tell a story. Just do something. My words of advice to all of those aspiring creators out there is just have fun, satisfy yourself with your videos, make the stuff that you want to make. Do what you love and love what you do. I mean, it's a wild world out there, but most importantly, do not lose sight of what, you know, this platform is for. I mean, if you want to go out and harass people for a TikTok, then that's your prerogative. You can go ahead and do that. I'm not going to stop you, obviously. But by being here on YouTube, everyone here, you have a purpose, I have a purpose, we all have the same collective purpose. My purpose on this site is not to go corporate, or to make money, or to chase trends, or to grind out videos, or to edit my videos where shit's flying all over the place and just begging for your attention. My purpose, I have found, is maintaining the very heart and soul of this website. I am just one man, one of many, many people on this great planet that we live on called Earth. And I just have some vague interests and ideas, armed with a device to record and an outlet to post those videos. That's all I am. I'm no one special. I'm just a dude living in Pennsylvania, but thanks to the world that we live in, I have something to show for all of my effort. I have my own little corner, my own little fraction of internet that I can share with anyone, and it's something that I'm really proud of. And I just want to say thank you all. Seriously, thank you for sticking with me for the past 10 years and allowing me to broadcast myself to you.
Good night, everybody!
And please stay tuned for my upcoming videos.
Hats off to 1 year.
Yeah, that's it.
I don't know when I'll upload next, but it'll be chilling.
I'll catch you guys in the next video, and yeah, that's it for me.
Thank you all so much for 10 years of Blue Hat Productions, and I'll catch you all in the next video, whenever that may be. Peace out, everyone. Boy, and just like that, the 10-year anniversary video for Blue Hat Productions is done. So, I mean, I still have to edit the whole thing, which will take a really fucking long time to do, but, I mean, it's an important one, I guess, and it's just it's been 10 years since I filmed the non-epic ping pong trick shot video. Man, that's so crazy. It's been 10 years, and I haven't attempted a ping pong trick shot since. Boy. I've been waiting for you all this time.